lunged at me. I blacked out, man. I was like, I have to defend myself.
Holy shit, my mom just attacked me, dude.
Are you injured?
Oh my God. I'm not injured. She is.
Okay.
Came at me out of nowhere.
My daughter stabbed me in my chest. I can't hardly talk, and it's pulsing and bleeding. I think I'm gonna die.
Following these two separate 911 calls, police rushed to the scene to find a mother abandoned with multiple stab wounds and her daughter nowhere to be seen. As detectives try to determine who's telling the truth, they encounter a series of calculated lies, deliberate attempts to manipulate detectives, and a past family tragedy that ultimately led to this violent night. Upon entering the residence, the officer finds 59-year-old Donna Vaccaro on the floor, bleeding heavily from multiple stab wounds. Despite her condition, she tells officers that her daughter Jillian had fled the room, but she didn't know whether she was still around or not. While medics rushed Donna to the hospital in critical condition, officers searched the home and discovered a bloody knife discarded in the garbage can. With Jillian nowhere to be found, police...
I'm sorry for pausing so early. Why do y'all always put shit in a garbage can like that ain't the first place a police officer can go look at?
began searching the area around the house. That's when something unexpected happened. Dispatch received another 911 call, and to their surprise, the caller was Jillian herself.
Is it Jillian or Jillian?
I'm walking out of this neighborhood so nobody hears me in here.
And where are you walking towards right now?
Damn, she got
Just
out of here.
I'm out of this fucking neighborhood before I tell anybody.
As Jillian flees the scene, the dispatcher realizes she needs to keep her on the line to track her location, giving officers a chance to find her.
I'm a little white girl. I'm 24 years old. This bitch 54 fucking years old. Oh my God. I'm getting out of this neighborhood so I don't disturb the fucking neighbors because she's been fucking at this all night, man. She's been trying me. Not like that, though. Oh, my God. I was so scared for my life. She's a big bitch. Never done that, man. I never thought I had to. I thought people... I was strong. I thought people would see that.
You're okay.
I've never done it. Like, I've never done anything like this. I never had to.
Do you see law enforcement?
I'm absolutely horrible.
I know you know.
My fucking mother came at me.
Alright, what's the matter, sir? Come on.
Okay. Should I put this away? This phone?
On me, W dispatcher.
After detaining Jillian, officers began noticing unsettling signs in her behavior. She'd seemed almost unaffected by what she'd done just minutes earlier. While her behavior appeared unusual now, it would all become clear once detectives would uncover a tragic event from her past. One that ultimately led her to this moment.
Probably some abuse.
When Detective Haas arrived at the house in the morning, his goal was clear: figure out who was telling the truth, Jillian or her mother, Donna. But with Donna's survival uncertain and both claiming to be victims, this wasn't an easy task. However, the case was about to take an unexpected turn, with Jillian's recounting of events raising serious questions about her mental state.
Hello.
I can tell that from the jump when she started
Detective
talking.
Haas with the sheriff's office. Are you Jillian? Okay. Why do we get? How do we get called this morning? How do I end up here? How are we ended up trying to figure this out? What happened?
I was cooking.
Okay.
And she wanted me to turn my music down. She came out and lunged at me out of nowhere.
Okay.
And she had scratched me with a nail, and that's when I literally, you know, fight or flight kicked in, and I was like, I'm not about to run and have. I was starving, man. Like, literally starving. You didn't get any food you cooked up, or? I had already been having some kind of a defense, like, need to defend myself because she would like bang on my door, say all this stuff, and like she even like opened it and came in my room with like a rusty screwdriver, and I had to like bang the door closed because I was like, oh my god.
Was that today, yesterday or today though, or was that something?
That was just this past week. We've had a few things where
arguments,
and then even the police were called where she had to get a welfare check because I just was like, I don't want to talk right now. Like I'm just resting. Like.
I mean, do they got any accounts of that?
Detective Haas couldn't help but notice Jillian's unusually calm demeanor, especially for someone claiming self-defense. Though shock could explain her reaction, Detective Haas was skeptical and continued digging deeper.
You were in the kitchen, but then you went to the living room. You're listening to some music, and then she come barging out of her room.
It's like 4:30 in the morning.
Did she?
Like,
but you didn't. So you knew it was her, but she come out. Now, was she have anything in her hands, or was she like, what's she doing? What's she saying?
I'm trying to figure out which hand it was without my hands. It was her left hand, then came and struck my right hand with her nail, and that's when based on her demeanor and her violent, it was almost like energy, where she was about to make me turn down that music. I blacked out, man. I was like, I have to defend myself.
I think at some point
she just did, bro.
there was something about you might have had a knife or something. Did you have to defend yourself with that? So so when you set that thing down, so that's in the back, but where did it come from? Was it like?
I had it.
Oh, okay.
Because, do you want to know why?
Sure, yeah.
I felt threatened by her this past so based on her approaches towards me. Such.
Has she ever physically attacked you in the past? Like where she really tried to like where she hurt you, or is she? What'd she do to you then?
She hopped on me, trying to get my phone, trying to rip it off me, and like I was just a little girl. I was like,
But she ever tried to like serious hurt you, like shoot you or run you over with a car, or, I mean she's her mom and all. I wouldn't think she would try to do that, but I don't know her, so she's never tried to really tried to hurt you or kill you, kind of. Okay.
Jillian's claim that she felt threatened by her mother was especially serious, given the violent nature of the incident. Detective Haas couldn't rule out the possibility that she acted in self-defense, even if her demeanor suggested something completely different. However, at this stage, unless her mother Donna survives her injuries and provides an account, police would need solid evidence to either support Jillian's story or contradict it. So while officers at the scene continued gathering evidence, Jillian was transported to jail, where Detective Haas would soon begin to realize just how delusional and deranged her view of the situation truly was.
Damn, 20 hours later.
When Jillian was placed inside a jail cell, Detective Haas began collecting routine evidence, including a DNA swab. During the procedure, Jillian asked an unexpected question.
I guess just ask you if the nature, I know you're busy now, but the nature of these two questions, if you may.
If I can answer my way.
Okay, so
absolutely.
The two things I'm curious about are the status of the victim. And if I may.
She called her a victim. She didn't even call
press
her
charges on the people charging at me.
Notice how Jillian refers to her mother as the victim, not mom or even by her name. It was a clear indication of the disconnect between them and the deeper psychological issues at play. But as Jillian continued claiming self-defense against her mother, Detective Haas would confront her with evidence from the scene that contradicted her story and exposed her disturbed state of mind.
You didn't have a scratch on you, so to speak. No significant injury.
You said that the CSI person would photograph me.
She did.
You never followed through with that.
No, she did. When she told me she photographed over the tall black.
On this hand, you guys never asked me where she scratched me.
Okay.
And by now, it could have been the marks from the handcuffs when she ran her hands so hard.
You have no significant injury. You haven't been stabbed. You haven't been beat black and blue or anything like that. Your mom, however, almost died.
Yes, and
that's.
And she came at me
She don't even care that she.
Full force.
Okay. The problem is also the evidence doesn't support that in the living. The blood spatter. I've been doing this almost 18 years.
She came and talked to me.
Right. I know, but the evidence, what I'm saying is your statement doesn't match the evidence I see at the scene. And I went with the evidence I see because that's
Evidence
literally
don't
the
lie.
evidence, scientific evidence, blood spatter, plus the general state of it, it just didn't fit what you had told me.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Plus, she had told people that you would stab her when they first got there. So you have a woman almost killed by being stabbed to death with somebody that has almost not a mark on them, and who you know, well, you can imagine.
You didn't hear that.
I listened to part of the 911 calls, but once again, what people say and evidence that I see, maybe I have to go with evidence. Evidence is scientific; it doesn't lie. It's there. It can be documented. Whereas some.
I believe the mama probably did confront her about playing the loud music at 4:30 in the morning, and they probably got into an argument or something, and she probably did black out. I do believe that, but like she like I said, she's not even, because she's more concerned about pressing charges on her. Like I said, she was referring to her mom as victim, not mom, or she, like I said, didn't even call her by her name. You know how most people be like, is Donald,
they can tell me something that may or may not be true.
But literally this woman, look at me.
You feel me? Like this woman.
I've been malnourished my life for a long time.
Sure, you are not malnourished.
I've died a few times.
Okay.
My growth was stunted by certain things. I'm going to detail.
Right.
You're a large man. You don't understand. This woman is 57 or something.
Right.
50-something years old. She's large.
Okay.
And she's strong, but she has arthritis. Imagine her hopping out of her bed. You're just bopping around in the kitchen, and then a large woman comes at you like a shark in water. And then the scratch was the end.
Okay.
And then I went,
Okay.
and then I run out the back door, I put that shit on there, and then I call the fucking EMT.
Right.
I'm like, oh.
But you didn't just stab her just once. It's
Mama
like
said you did
7
this,
times.
not Damn, she did it 7
Trust
times.
me, it was an extremely traumatic event.
Despite Jillian's serious allegations, the physical evidence simply didn't align with her version of events. Blood spatter analysis clearly indicated Donna hadn't lunged at Jillian, and she didn't have any visible injuries. But the most critical evidence was the sheer brutality of the assault itself. Donna had been stabbed 7 times, suffering multiple, deep, life-threatening wounds, far beyond what is typically seen in genuine self-defense cases. Eventually, Donna regained consciousness in the hospital. When detectives spoke with her, the account she provided was strongly corroborated by evidence from the crime scene. Donna also revealed crucial details about Jillian's emotional state leading up to the attack. She explained how the death of Jillian's father had completely devastated her, pushing Jillian into severe isolation, depression, and emotional distress. Despite Donna's efforts to support her daughter, their relationship rapidly deteriorated, ultimately spiraling towards this tragic breaking point. Although Jillian's exact motive remained unclear, and the allegations against her mother were never supported by evidence, the tragic events clearly point towards severe mental and emotional deterioration. Jillian Vaccaro was ultimately found guilty of attempted murder. While her sentence is still pending, she is likely to receive a sentence of up to 30 years behind bars.
Damn. That's crazy. Like I said, that's crazy. Like I said, you can just tell like the disconnect between her and the mom, but it's just like, I like I said, I didn't heard. So the passing of her father, put her in isolation. So it looked like it had a real bad toll on her. Took a toll on her. But you feel me? I know that's your daughter and everything. But me personally, hey, you gonna have to go somewhere else. You feel me? Because I didn't watch too many videos and seen this type of stuff happen to the parents trying to keep their kids that they got mental health issues, and it don't end bad for them. But like I said, that's your kid. I understand for sure. But yeah, y'all like and comment, let me know y'all thoughts on the video, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.